What's up, traders? Going 3 for 3 today. Actually got caught in a halt today, as you can see here. It was on news pending as well, but we ended up getting lucky, I guess. Kind of interesting how it ended up playing out. Let's go to our first trade, however, which was AEHR. And as you can see, previous resistance from Friday, 1150 down here, and got a decent little move out of the gate up through 12. Started this one at 12, not sure why, just got a little greedy to get my first trade. And so we ended up getting an ad on this one up here at 1228. Would have been nice for that to be the first entry. I do think we would have made about the same. It looks like we would have made about the same anyway. But as it came down, it kept missing us. We were at 1203, went to 1206. We were at 1203, went to 1204. And then it went all the way back up, but then eventually came back down and got us at 1203 on the bid. And that was as low as it went. So we ended up bottom ticking that pullback. And as you can see, this thing decided to just grind higher. So was pretty excited that we got out of that one when we did, because it would have eventually stopped us out. Like there's no way we would have let this go through high of day, would have been stopping out for a loss there. So thankfully it gave it to us. Probably would have taken some off a little bit before that, but who knows. LI was our second trade. This one was pretty much the same kind of trade. Previous resistance down here at 34.40. Also could argue that there was a little bit here at 34.70. Started this one again a little bit too early, made a nice move up, but it started to reject at the $0.50, jumped in a little premature. It ends up going through the $0.50 up to 68, and then eventually continues all the way up towards 36. I really was hoping this would pop through 36 to get the ad, but it clearly ran into some resistance and it never really stopped from down here. So it was kind of just like an added bonus. I did go a little bit smaller on this one just because of the range it had, as well as I felt like I was getting in a little bit early. And sure enough, we get an ad up there at the top. Let's see, the top was 35.98. We ended up getting 85 for our ad. And this is kind of where I think I messed this trade up a little bit. My patience was kind of lacking, but it was a really nice move. Should have been looking for half the move, which was clearly under 35.50. But I guess my natural instinct to take some off at those key areas got the better of me. Took some off here at 56, and then the other half, as it continued, we had an order out at 35, and it came down and filled us. As you can see, this thing went all the way back down to 35, and eventually came down and retested that previous resistance, and eventually ended up, after trying to go higher again off of that support, failing pretty dramatically. So pretty decent trade there. I think I could have maximized this a little bit more. So a little upset with myself on that one. OM, pretty nice move here. Previous resistance all the way down here at 1620. As you can see, it wasn't a lot of volume. There was like 200 and some thousand on the entire day so far when we ended up starting this, but it seemed like it was kind of falling into a little bit of a choppy spot. It started to jiggle, I guess is what I'm trying to say. So we ended up starting this on the front side, goes up a little bit higher. And if we take a look at the daily real quick, you can see there was a gap fill, and I'd kind of marked this on the chart. It was right there at 20. So I was kind of playing into that a little bit and was ready to add if it got up there. But as you can see, it halted at 1989. It was halted for quite a while. And I was told it was going to unhalt at 1775. And it kept going between like 1775 and 1650. And then like right when it was about to unhalt, it went up to 1775, which is where it did unhalt. And so we had to order out, I think it was at like 18 something, just in case for some reason the spread was a little bit weird. We only had 25 shares on this, but we ended up getting filled at 1775. So it went down right after it opened to 17, but then immediately spiked all the way back up towards 1945, which was above our entry. Our entry was at 1936, and it just kind of chilled out here. So having our order out there, just kind of paying attention to the imbalance there, ended up making us, gave us a decent little trade on small amount of shares. So ended up being pretty happy with that. We're going to end the day up almost $84 on 3 trades. Not too bad. Probably could have been $100 had we maximized LI, but we didn't. Monday's in the books. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Always appreciate the support. If you do have any questions or comments, feel free to leave those down below. You can find me in Discord or over on Twitter. And I'll see you guys tomorrow. Peace.